Hey David, for men's knitwear, is design more important or yarn choice?
It's a good question. I actually just discussed this question with a designer who wants to come to work in our company this afternoon. I think it needs to discuss based on several conditions. First, if you're working on the ladies' wear knitwear, I think it is more about the shape and design and sketches and less yarn options, because the ladies' style is more visualized and the ladies are more about what is happening in the trend, and they want to wear the most fashionable stuff on the market, but the young is not really making the difference for them to choose in buying. And also another condition we need to consider is if we are talking about the product in a lower segment or on a higher segment, because I think in the higher segment, the brand or the buyer or the consumer, they are more caring about the quality of the yarn, the composition, if it's a nature fiber or if it's a luxury fibers, instead of too much looking into the design. But the lower segment is certainly more into the shape and design of the garment, and the yarn option is not that important for them. And based on another condition is, I think for many of the ladies wear designer, they are always developed from a sketch or from a picture or inspiration photo from the internet. So their sourcing is actually starting from a picture or from a very visualized image. And for them, if they can just achieve the look of the garment, which is quite enough to finish their job. But for our menswear, we are working completely the opposite. We almost starting all the project from a young choice, because we believe to have a successful yarn is almost 80% of the success on a new style. Because if you don't have a good yarn options, even when you finish a perfect style, the sample will not work for you. Because for menswear, every secret is behind the yarn options and the knittings. Because the style is just so simple, you will probably only have a crew neck, half zip, full zip, button cardigan, maximum maybe 7-8 styles in total. So it will be very difficult to make changes in the styling, but the secret is always behind the yarn options. If you have a good yarn option combined with a good knitting technique together, it will make the style really different. And that's the key success to have a nice knitwear collection. So in our men's knitwear, comparing to the design, for me, the yarn option is even more important. So as a garment producer or as a knitsman, I think we all need to learn more about the yarn knowledge, and also we should try to be the expert of the yarn. Then we can try to develop better products in the garment. So I hope my answer can answer your questions, and you're very welcome to discuss under my post. We are Spreadlit. We only make men's knitwear.